G'day, it's Jamie and welcome to Tantanoola Tigers. Today I'm reading an old newspaper report about an African lion or Thylacoleo sighting at Piper's Creek, Victoria in 1883. So we'll get into it. This was published in the Kilmore Free Press on Thursday the 4th of October 1883, titled The Piper's Creek Lion. As three young men were out hunting kangaroos with their dogs in the Provident Institute paddock Piper's Creek last week, they came across at the foot of a tree on top of the range a large savage animal, described as being as large as a year-old heifer, with a large head, shaggy mane, smooth hair, bushy tail, and heavy limbs. The animal roared at them, and it was the roar which first drew their attention. The young men took to their heels and ran, calling at Fisher's Piper's Creek Hotel and informing the inmates there of what they had seen. Three other men accompanied them back to the place where the animal had been seen, but they did not again come across it. They saw, however, traces on the ground where it had been scratching and where it had laid down. The locality of its appearance is a large, rough tract of grazing land, 1,700 acres in extent, full of scrub, timber and rocks. It is distant rather more than a mile behind the Piper's Creek Hotel and bounds on one side the road to Lancefield. About 3 weeks ago, several of the children attending the Piper's Creek State School reported having seen a large wild animal, like a lion, as they were going home across the bush, but no attention was paid to their statement at the time. One of the boys attending the school, named Wall, also asserts that he saw it, and Egan, who is a young lad of 15 or 16, was very much frightened when he suddenly came upon it on a Sunday. Mr. Darby, the owner of the paddock, has a herd of cattle and some horses in it, and he proposes to muster them and procure the assistance of one or two of his neighbours with rifles to shoot the beast down. Mr. Driver, state school teacher at Piper's Creek, feels persuaded that there is some wild animal of an unusual character there from the statements made to him by the children. And Mr. Darby, Mr. Fisher of Piper's Creek Hotel, Mr. F.J. Martin, and other residents are firm believers there being no hoax in the affair. It is only the difficulty of learning that any wild beast has escaped from a travelling menagerie that prevents their believing that the animal is really what it is represented to be. The probability is that it will turn out to be some stupid bushman who has adopted this method of frightening the youngsters. The end. That's really interesting. I love to know what they're seeing. They describe it as a large savage animal, as large as a year-old heifer, a cow. It had a large head, shaggy mane, smooth hair, bushy tail, heavy limbs, and it roared at them. And like kids had seen it, and no one would believe the kids, of course, until some adults saw it. But I'd love to know whether they're seeing an actual African lion or are they seeing a Thylacoleo. All real interesting stuff. Okay, that's it from me. I'll get back to you all next time. Bye.